Hello everybody and welcome to Skyrim, an audience adventure. This video is going to be an introduction to a new series I'm going to be starting on my channel soon, actually once I finish playing the Hitman game. Basically this is going to be a Skyrim playthrough with a twist. Obviously it's going to be modded, I mean as all Skyrim playthroughs should be on PC, but the big twist is going to be that it is an audience adventure, a choose your own adventure as it were. Every single decision that is made in the game is going to be a poll that is going to be answered at the end of every episode and influence what happens in the next episode. So each and every one of you, each viewer, influences what happens. Say it's where we're going. I'll do a poll for what city we'll go to next or what area we'll go to next. Say it's should we go into this cave. There'll be a poll for yes or no. Say we get a new skill to spec into, a new perk point. There'll be a poll for what we should spec into next. Say we get some new armour, there'll be a poll for if we should wear that armour or if we should sell it. Basically, every decision is going to be down to you guys. Now, this is an idea I did toy with in the past. Actually, it's quite a while ago when I first started this channel. But unfortunately, I only got around 13, 14 parts out because I just didn't have the time or even the viewership to maintain regular polls that were getting regular amounts of votes. So I think now that I've got a bit of a bigger audience, a bit of a bigger following, I think this could be a really good time to start this series. It gives a bunch of engagement with the audience, and everyone, almost everyone at least, loves Skyrim. So I think it's a playthrough everyone can enjoy. And also, like I said, the choose your own adventure style is something I've not really seen on YouTube before. I mean, I'm sure it does exist somewhere, but there's no bigger channels or no YouTubers that I've heard of doing this idea before. So it could well be that I'm one of the firsts, or I maybe not one of the first, but one of the ones that you'll look to in the future when this is a thing. I don't know, maybe it already is a thing, and maybe I haven't done my market research, but either way, I really hope you guys enjoy this idea. Basically, I'm making this introduction video as to make sure people know how this series is going to work, and know going into it what's expected of you guys, because I'm going to obviously need people to vote, otherwise the series cannot continue. If people don't vote, things won't happen. I need you guys to make the decision. That's the whole point. So obviously, like I said, I'll use straw poll and I'll put the polls in the description. Whatever choice gets the most votes is what will happen in the next episode. So to start off, before we even start the series, the reason I'm making this introduction video in the first place is because we have 5 or 6 polls that need to be decided straight off the bat before we even start the game. I'm going to put those in the description of this video, and you guys can vote on them now. And when the series starts in around a week or so, maybe a little longer, depends when we finish Hitman, then those will take effect. It gives you guys a good amount of time to watch the video, get voting, all that sort of stuff. And basically, the 5 or 6 polls we got is we're going to need to choose what race we are, what alternate start we pick using the alternate start mod, whether we play in third or first person, what playstyle we're going for, so like light hand, one-handed combat, heavy two-handed combat, a mix, a bit of sneaking, a bit of magic, them sort of things, and then what skills we're going to mainly spec into, because there is quite a lot we could go for. I've done sort of a pick 3 type system where you'll go into the poll and pick 3 of your favourite choices, and whichever 3 get the highest, I will mainly spec into. There is going to be a little bit of variance on that, as obviously if it's 3 predominantly magic-based spells, I will still spec into those, obviously, but we don't want to get caught in a situation where we're only using one type of thing. We want a bit of variety, at least, so I will have a look at those and see what ends up coming out on top, and figure out a nice way to play that. I'm playing with the Ordinator perk mod, so all of our perks and skills are going to be vastly different than the default game. Also, the alternate start mod I mentioned has many options. I have taken a few out, mainly the default start, and a few that make us into a vampire or make us into an alchemist, because we don't want to predefine who our character is. That wants to be a choice by you guys. So I've taken them ones out, and I've added a few extra modded ones in. Those of you that voted in my Discord, because I did actually post all of these polls in my Discord first, those of you that voted in the polls, please go and make sure that none of the polls have updated. I know the alternate start one will definitely have updated because I've recreated that, but the other polls as well, just go and quickly make sure that your vote has still counted, because they may have updated or changed. Either way, I hope all you guys like the idea of this series, and we'll be starting it off as soon as Hitman 2 finishes, so look out for that video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the first episode.